What's up, my bitches? How are you? You guys ready for your witching hour live sessions? See if the freaks come out right now. Someone have the spirits pop off tonight. Hopefully. We'll see if Google responds to us this time. So I am just going to let it rise. So whatever happens, happens. Just gonna go with it, pull some cards. I do have different sets of cards here that I am going to start with, like the Endora's, the Madame Endora's Fortune card. So I'm gonna start by pulling some oracle cards from here. I also have a few Halloween decks on the table, and we will just go as I am guided to pull. So, okay. Something is telling me to bust out my 2 oracle decks. Hold on. Let me grab, which one is it? Infinity. And what's Brewing? So these 2 cards are really calling my name. Hi, guys. Let me bring them out. So I really don't have a title for this. It's just whatever messages comes out will come out for tonight's live. Let me put this aside. Okay. Let's cleanse the deck. Let's clear the energy. Using the 2 decks that I created along with some Halloween cards. Okay. All right, Spirit. What are the messages that you have for the collective? Just going to channel different messages. Could be different groups. Whatever resonates with you will resonate, okay? Messages for the collective. Venus. Bring my pine corn closer. It smells really good. Okay. That's nice and shuffled. Put this here. I'll shuffle this a little bit. It's just for the collective. Sun, moon, rising. Thank you. Okay, so both my decks are shuffled. So let's pull from the oracle. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Look at all these cards that fell. Oh my God. You're never going to guess what card flipped over. And I'm going to stick it back in just because it fell. But this is one of the ones that came out, which is the Serpent. A sly and subtle approach is needed. So I'm going to put it back in the deck. If it's meant to be, it'll come back out. All right, so messages for the collective for group 1. Collective messages for group 1. The Queen. Love and prosperity. We will clarify these as we go. So somebody is about to get some love and prosperity in their life. Oh, the Harlequin. True feelings are masked. Someone could be wearing a false self mask about how they truly feel. I feel like these are two separate girls or men. I definitely feel like the Harlequin could be a male, though, a masculine energy. Oh my God. Y'all see that? Y'all see how that flew out? I told you if it was meant to be, it'll come back out, and it came back out. The Serpent, the snake. A sly and subtle approach is needed. Someone is either needing to be sneaky to catch someone, or you just need to be very, very sly on how you do things and find your information, or find a very sly and sneaky way to get somebody's true feelings out of them. Because if they are truly masked, okay? You can find ways to have them, how do I say it, confess to you. But at the same time, I also feel like this could be connected to someone being deceptive with how they truly feel or how they're acting towards you. It could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be whoever. So, okay, let's get a few more. As the story unfolds, we will find out. The hand of fate. Forces beyond your control intervene. So destiny is stepping in. Sorry, I have my purple light on. It's a multicolored light, so I just left it on purple. Something is bound to happen. Something is destined to happen, and the hand of fate is stepping in when it comes to a situation that's about to happen and unfold. So let's see what else here. Someone could be acting very sneaky with the way they approach you and everything. It could be a lover. It says, let your intentions be known. Yeah, somebody's intentions in love need to be known. So this could be for a masculine. If you're a masculine watching, let your true feelings that are being masked be known. Whether you have to be sneaky about it and do it into a love song or communicate it telepathically or whatever the situation is, if you need that extra push, destiny will come in and help you. The hand of destiny is also, no matter what, things are going to happen the way they're supposed to because that's how it was written. It is going to prosper because we do have the queen here, love and prosperity. So let's get one more. So somebody could be a musician as well. Someone could be dealing with a musician. Something about music, the guitar, messages through songs as well, especially if you're a twin. Oh shit, I just got a scratch on my back. Hold on, I'm gonna use my... this little hand comes in handy when you need to scratch your back. Come on, come on, come on. Do your job, hand, do your job. Why can't I reach it? Why can't I reach it? Okay, here you go. Oh, yeah. Thank you, manito. Thank you for the extra hand. All right, let's get one more. Medusa, the fucking snake. Oh my God. So it says jealousy leads to downfall. This came out in my Instagram live. Okay. Something about the snake. It could represent a karmic partner who's trying to intervene with somebody's connection. Trying to be very, very sneaky. There could be an outside third party trying to interfere with your love life, trying to, you know, wish bad upon it or put some brujeria on your guys' connection. Whatever it is, it's I feel like it's a musician or a masculine who is just minding their own business. And then this outside source is trying to intervene. You could have a connection with Medusa, or you could be into snakes. Snakes are actually very beautiful. They, depending on the surrounding cards, they can either one represent protection, wisdom, a third sight. It could also represent deceivement, betrayal, lies, and deceit. So in this case here, because now that we see Medusa is here, true feelings are masked. Someone could be feeling very, very jealous of somebody else's connection. And I feel like it's very freaking karmic, very, very karmic. So let's bust out the, wow, bottom of the deck. Something told me to turn around. It says you are destined to succeed. Whoever this is for, you're destined to succeed. So let's see what's brewing. I'm going to bust out my deck for this situation. Remember, this is group 1, collective messages. I'm just picking up energies as we go. Well, let me fix my chair. Okay. Tell me more about this snake and Medusa, please, Spirit. What's going on with this spread for this specific group? Can you guys see? Make sure you guys can see. snake and Medusa. We also have a mask. Oh, somebody masculine is in their feels. Somebody's twin flame or soulmate or person is in their feels. They could be highly drinking right now, which is why we have the let your intentions be known. Maybe somebody's in their feels because they miss you, or they fucked up, they made the wrong choices. They ended up being with the wrong person, whatever it is. It's like they are highly in their feels. If you've been feeling super sensitive and you're a feminine, you could be, you know, picking up the energy of this masculine who's been, you know, in their emotions a lot and their thoughts about you. And they could be sending you love songs, or they could be listening to songs that remind you of them, that remind them of you. I'm sorry. Oh my God, my back itches. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay. Some other messages here in their field. Actually gonna put that there. This group. Wow, we have doing drugs. So someone could be doing drugs, okay? And the reason why true feelings are masked is probably because, you know, they could be under the influence of something or someone. This could also represent a codependency. Maybe somebody has to take some type of, you know, drug in order for them to tolerate a Medusa or a snake-like energy, or someone's being very, very sneaky with what they're doing behind the scenes. And now this person's in their feels because they probably did some really bad mistakes while they were under the influence of either drugs or a lot of alcohol, because I did pick up a, you know, heavy drinking. Interesting. Depression. Well, that explains the in their feels card, right? Someone could be going through some major depression here. And that's why they can't express how they feel either. But yeah, I feel like this is a heavy masculine energy. Someone's divine masculine. I love you too. Someone's divine masculine is feeling depressed. Then we have protection, needing to stay safe and protection. So I feel like this has a lot to do with either a feminine who feels like they need to, you know, be protected from a crazy, sneaky karmic who is trying to either cause harm against her or whatever. Maybe this karmic has led the masculine and pushed them to do, you know, certain things they're not supposed to, like drugs and stuff like that, for control. I feel like they enabled them to do drugs or whatever, to have them under their control. And you, feminine, you could be having like this sense of like feeling like, damn, I need to protect myself. I feel like something is coming. This Medusa is not to be trusted. This is someone who could be jealous of you and your connection with your person. So I would just listen to your gut, whether it is that you need to actually get a gun or you just need to be careful what you say to certain people because they could turn their back on you. Worst nightmare. So worst nightmare. Ooh, shit. Somebody's been having nightmares. But not only that. Hold on, I'm channeling something. It's like it's trying to... Somebody doesn't want to be exposed. This karmic has a lot on the masculine that could ruin their career or reputation. And now they're feeling like, damn, I fucked up, because they put their trust, or they know, or the karmic knows something about this masculine and it could ruin them. Maybe they know about their addictions or their codependencies, and that's their worst nightmare, is for that to come out. So maybe that's why someone feels the need to have that extra protection in case something comes out into the open. Let's see what else comes out here. Fake friends. So this is why we have true feelings are masked. That's why I said be careful what you say to certain people, because they could be either jealous of you and just want information, and then as soon as something happens, they'll throw you under the bus, or they will make up some bullshit stories, especially about someone in the public eye. Like I said, this masculine could be a musician. Maybe this masculine is dealing with a fake karmic, obviously, a fake friend, maybe in the industry. It could also be a feminine. You could be dealing with a fake friend, someone who's not to be trusted anymore. And they knew about, you know, what was going on behind the scenes with the masculine. And now they're scared that some secret might come out and ruin their reputation and their career. Especially if somebody's twin flame or soulmate is a musician. So all it takes is for someone to lie about what this masculine is so-called doing. And this is why the hand of destiny is intervening, because the truth is going to come out. And I feel like this Medusa chick is going to be off with her fucking head. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a strange reading. Yeah, destroyed. So shattered, broken, and fucked up. Something is being destroyed. Someone is trying to destroy a masculine, and they're trying to destroy their reputation, their work, their career. And this so-called, you know, karmic or feminine, I think it's a fake feminine who tries to pretend they're a feminine, but really they're a karmic. They're lying to everybody, their friends, their family, their followers, whatever. True feelings are masked. This person's a low-key snake. And this masculine could be in their feels because it's like, I fucked up. I should have never got into it with this karmic, because they're crazy. Who knows? Maybe that karmic is on drugs and depressed. Who knows? But there's a destroying energy here, and it has a lot to do with fake friends. Parenting. Someone could be a single parent. You're just focusing on your children. Someone could have a child, or maybe you're connected to this masculine who has a child. You have a child with them. But I also feel like someone could be trying to be sneaky and pretend that they got knocked up from the masculine, and it was a lie. It was a hoax to get them to stay. Really fucking petty. But I see that as something that might be possibly coming through. And maybe that's also a worst nightmare for a masculine, to be like, damn, I don't want to, you know, be stuck with this person, if that's how they truly are. So then we have caution. It landed on top of the masculine, the fake friends, and the Medusa, the caution card. It's like a warning. I feel like something's going to be revealed, and it has a lot to do with the third party. And there's obviously an influence that was mind controlling somebody, and now they're depressed, they're in their feels about it. And then we have sex shop. So somebody could be addicted to not only drugs, but also sex. Maybe porn, whatever. Or they just could be a fucking freak. Okay, they just could be a freak. All right, I'm going to switch the deck. Ooh, look at the bottom of the deck. It says tired of the drama, and it shows a masculine with his hand on his head, looking like he is just done. Tired of the drama, tired of hearing the same old from a specific person. He's just over it. He's done. But it's like someone consistently continues. Let me put this over here. Okay, so let's get some infinity cards before we switch over. Yeah, intimacy. So this could have been a one-night stand, and then someone took it too far, making them think that it was a twin, but really they were probably just a fuck. Low key. Someone's been trying to keep themselves low key, low profile, trying to keep things hush hush on the low. Trying not to feed into anything. So 3 cards came out here. We have no fucks given. Somebody could have long hair, whether it's black or blonde, but I definitely pick up an energy of long hair. Someone who could be an adolescent, someone who could be, you know, they just don't give a fuck about what they say or what people think about them. They could have a really bad rep, or is giving themselves a really bad rep with how they're perceiving themselves. And it's like they have no shame. This person has no shame. And I feel like a masculine here could be embarrassed by this female. It's like she could be destroying her own damn self, her own damn image, trying to go after a masculine if he doesn't stay with her. And maybe that's why somebody needs protection or might get a restraining order from this crazy karmic or whatever, because she cray. So we also have higher perspective and staying focused. So right now, this masculine could be just trying to stay low key, stay focused on his career, on his money, on his family, if he has a family, on his girl, if he has a girl, and then higher perspective. All this, what's going on is just teaching him how to see things and how to see this Medusa chick from a different point of view. It's like they're giving him the stool to step on to look down upon them. And also this masculine could be traveling as well. Just staying focused on his career and traveling. Behind the lens also could mean someone's focused in on the masculine and in on you. Probably spying on you and your connection. Pretty creepy. Damn, this is some like Fatal Attraction Mari type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? Hi, guys. Oh, shit. So one flipped over and we have Blossom. So somebody is growing. Somebody is growing from all of this. Okay? Someone could be low-key because they were once in the cocoon. And now that someone's going to get their wings, they're going to be able to liberate and free themselves from whatever it is that's going on. But like I said, the hand of fate, forces beyond your control are going to intervene. So something's going to happen that it's kind of like warning this karmic to back off. If they don't, the hand of fate will come in and they will be exposed. It's kind of like a warning from spirit to this karmic or this crazy ex or this so-called divine feminine. I don't know, it's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy. The unknown, what's going to happen next, it's unknown. Because if you were supposed to know, something might change course, or whoever is spying in, they're probably spying right now. Whoever that's spying in on this, if they knew what would happen next, they would try to be sneaky and try to work around a plan or a decision that could expose them. And that is why Spirit's only showing you so much, so that a specific person who's spying or looking in wouldn't know. Just know they got something coming. Okay. And that's going to be their worst nightmare. Getting a dose of their own medicine, of their own poison. Right? So for whoever that's for, hot diggity damn. I feel for you. I really do. So I'm going to start a second group, see what comes out. All right. Okay. I'm going to pull cards from the Tarot of the Haunted House. So for group 2, let's see what channel messages we pick up for group 2. Some chapstick. And it's really hot in here, so. Messages for group 2. If somebody can timestamp these at the end of the video, I would truly appreciate it. Okay, first card we have here is the 3 of Wands. So if you're a divine feminine, you feel like something is coming. Like I said in the first group, you feel something is coming. Or you hear a noise, or you have a gut feeling in your intuition. It's kind of like you hear a noise in the middle of the night while you're sleeping, and you grab your candle or your phone or your flashlight to go check to see what it is, because you could feel a presence, or you just feel something is up. It's kind of like that with the 3 of Wands. Something is coming. So it's kind of spooky, right? I know. I love it. I fucking love it. And then we have here the Ace of Cups. It could be union, but they're probably going to be all fucking theatrical and shit, coming in as Casper the Friendly Ghost or whatever. But we do have the Ace of Cups, so there might be an offer that's the offer that you've been waiting for. Could happen around the full moon or a new moon. And then we have here is this the Devil? No, this is death. So we have death, transformation. This is metamorphosis. This is also Scorpio energy. I'm hearing the words, it's going to happen when you least expect it. Also in the background, there's a huge moon. Is that a huge moon? No, it's not. Sorry. It looked like a huge moon. I mean, it could be. What else comes out? We have strength. Look at that. We have the infinity symbol. This connection with this person is infinite. Building up the strength within yourself to face some type of fear for what's to come. And could it be that you're ready? Look at that hand. Reminds me of the hand of fate in you know, group 1. And there's a hand here too, receiving the waters. Interesting. It's the hand that's going to come and caress you in the middle of the night. Kind of creepy, but let's see what else comes out. There's just a plot unfolding, a story unfolding. The Magician. The Magician is wearing white gloves, having his tools, and it's kind of like he's opening up a door. Or he's either opening it up or closing it up, and something is being worked behind the scenes. Something is being manifested, conjured in. You could just feel it in the air. A shift. Something's coming for a feminine or someone. The Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. She's holding out her hand. See, I don't know why it's really pointing me to the hand. Take my hand. It reminds me of Aladdin when he goes, do you trust me? Take my hand. But the Queen of Cups here is in water and she has wings. Could it be that a spirit guide? Hi. Could it be a spirit guide that's helping someone along their way to get to you safely? Or could you just be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? Because there's a lot of water energy here. I also see Leo. The Sun. It's going to be a happy outcome because you see she's holding sunflowers. Sunflowers are the flowers of the gods. So this is divinely orchestrated. I'm telling you, with the Ace of Cups, this offer... This could also be self-love. And because you have found yourself through transformation and metamorphosis, had the courage and the strength to heal anything that needed to be healed, that could be the key magic to bringing someone in to offer you this cup or this new start, new beginning. I'm also hearing the words abundance. Abundance is yours for group 2. I told you abundance is yours. 10 of Pentacles. You can't write this shit out. I told you. I heard it. It came out. You see? It's the giving. Switch the deck. I'm going to use zombie. No, I lied. I'm going to use the Royal Dark Tarot. I think it'll go better with this deck. So let's see what else comes out for group 2. We're at 30 minutes. Okay. So we have here the 6 of Cups. Ooh wee. The past returns, ready to face the past like a motherfucking champ. You're facing it, just like we have here the Strength card, facing your fears. When that person returns, for those who are in separation and someone's coming back, and you can feel their presence, 3 of Wands, and you just feel something is coming in when you least expected. Could it be in the middle of the night? Who knows? But there's an energy force here that needs to be faced, and I definitely feel that it has a lot to do with it, with, you know, a soulmate or a twin. For some of you guys, you have detached yourself from a toxic relationship, and because of that, it helped you to find yourself and to really care for yourself as a mother, Queen of Cups. And it take a lot of courage and strength for you to have to walk away and break the chain. And you felt like it was necessary, but it changed you. And because of that, you are being offered a fresh new start and abundance, because you faced a hardest chapter in your life. So we have the Hermit, self-reflection, being guided, seeking mentors, learning a lot along the way, your journey here. Let's see here. Could be Virgo energy as well. You're doing a lot of looking within, finding your triggers, realizing what they are. Sometimes people are sent in our lives to trigger us in ways or treat us as such, whether it's good or bad, but it's to help us ascend. Sometimes we need rude awakenings, because if something's too soft, it's not going to get to you, right? Sometimes we're just like, oh, that's cute, and we forget about it. But when something is tough, it's like an alarm clock in the morning. It's annoying, but it wakes you the fuck up, right? It's kind of like that. Sometimes we need those rude awakenings in order for us to wake the fuck up and to ascend. So everything and everyone serves its purpose. So we have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This mama is so feisty. She's super confident in her choices and her decisions. She could be a little reluctant, very jealous at times too, very competitive. This person always likes to take on any type of challenge. Like I said, facing, you know, the monsters head on, making friends with your demons and shit like that. But she's a feisty one. I'm getting strong Sagittarius energy with that one. And Leo, because we already have Leo here. And then we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. Things are moving forward. It's kind of like someone has a hold on their destiny now. You see that? It's like she's in control of the Chariot. Where you go, you decide where you're going to go, what direction you're going to take, the speed, who's going to enter in the Chariot, who's allowed on there on the journey with you, so on and so forth. Someone is very determined to keep things moving. You do not want to stay stuck in the past, especially if it tries to come back. You do not want to stay stuck there, because you're already in the energy of moving forward. And if for those who are taking this as a love message, this could literally mean that someone is ready to come forward finally, because they are financially abundant and they're more confident in what they're doing. And I feel like maybe a feminine force could be the one that's calling this person in. It could be vice versa, but someone is manifesting them back, and they are coming back. And it's going to be when you least expect it, but you're going to feel their energy strongly. 3 of Wands. It's like you're going to feel them next to you, like a freaking ghost watching you while you sleep. Something like that. Like, why do I feel their energy so bad? They could be near. And it's so crazy because it kind of also feels like there's a sense of like I felt this, or I've known you before. Or even if your person hasn't been around and you're just out and about doing your thing, and all of a sudden you smell their cologne or their perfume, or you feel their presence, or you just strongly, you know, feel them. They could be close to you when that happens, meaning they're down the street or they're in your neighborhood and you guys don't even know about it, but energetically you could feel it. And it's crazy because I'm going to tell you a story about a friend of mine. She's already, you know, an elder. I have a lot of elder friends because I love my wise ones. I learn a lot from them. And her story is so beautiful. It reminded me of the twin flame story where there's this man that she was so in love with as they were growing up together. And he was like the only one that she loved. And there was a separation that happened early in their, I think, 20s or 30s. And comes to find out he's, you know, he has cancer now. They're older. And throughout the years that they weren't seeing each other, he would come to the city, which is where we live, and back and forth to the hospital. And she never knew, but she says she would always feel his energy. And that was around the time that he would come to the hospital and be next to her. So those are the things that I'm talking about. You never know when your person is around, especially when you feel them. Because life, you know, it's a small world. It's a really small world. And also in the story, he ended up finding her and letting her know, hey, I've been going to this hospital down the street. I didn't know you lived here. I would have came to see you. And he's an old man now. And she sent me a photo of them, and they were holding hands in her little house. And it's like she showed me pictures of them when they were young, and now they're elders. And it was like, oh my God, it was just the cutest thing. I'm like, oh, the stories that girl would tell me, it's amazing. So don't give up, guys. Don't give up on love, because you just never know. You never know how the story will unfold. Okay. So that's for group 2. So if you feel like something is coming, it usually is, or there's someone around, or they're close. You're not going crazy. You're not nuts. What you're feeling is real, because energy doesn't lie. Energy don't lie. So, all right, we're going to do group 3. I'm going to switch the decks. I am going to pull from the Santa Muerte Tarot. Messages for group 3, please. All right, so what we have here is the 9 of Cups. Interesting. And there's it's like this cup is in, these cups are inside of a, it reminds me of my treasure chest over there. It's in a treasure chest on a boat sailing towards something or someone. So somebody's wish fulfillment or wish come true or whatever is on its way to you. Your ship of love or your ships of abundance is coming towards you. It's on its way. So let's see what else is coming in for group 3. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. This is transmuting any type of negative energy into a positive. This is someone who knows how to turn a bad day into a good day. It's just like you're transmitting, however you call it, the energies, because energy doesn't die out. It just shifts and it just changes. So that's why they say you can turn a really bad situation into a really good one. You can turn that depression into happiness. You just got to know how to control it and how to balance out the cups. So because someone is mastering that and finding balance within yourself and restoring yourself energetically and being in aligned with your higher self and mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, I think all those little cups are being filled now, because it's like you know how to fill them up in your own way. They were once empty, but now it's like you're learning how to fill them up mentally, and it's manifesting, and because of that, it's coming towards you. Only a few of you will understand that. The star, a wish come true. This is hope. Also Aquarius energy. The star. Interesting. There's two majors here. The Knight of Wands. Someone's coming in. This could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. They're coming in quick too. This could be a hopeless romantic, a lover. Someone who's quick to come in but also quick to leave. I think you're calling them in. Could that be what's on its way, because they're on their horse and this is on the ship? They're both traveling towards you. Someone who's a fire sign, or if you're waiting on a fire sign, they're coming in quick like a shooting star. I feel like somebody's going to be shocked. What? Hold on, did I miss something? I miss my twin. He's a Capricorn, but he still is kind of girlish. Girlish. Oh, childish. Huh. Oh, okay. Yeah. We've all been childish at one point. But people grow and they change. The Knight of Cups. The Page of Wands. Oh, Lord. So we have two knights here. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. This is a hopeless romantic right here. This is a passionate lover. They could have water and fire in their chart. It's like maybe they said their goodbye at one point and now they're rushing back in. But this could also mean that they have a lot of love and desire for you still. Someone might get pregnant by this, I was going to say sexy machista. I don't know why. Machista, but hey, they could be. They could also be Mexican, a Mexican lover. Only because I see the mariachi hats and stuff. But the Page of Wands here, he's holding on to a scroll. Someone's getting information. Someone's getting some type of news about someone's arrival. Someone's coming back home or coming back into town. Or someone's getting out of jail. But it could mean that they're traveling back from work if they were away. And they're coming in to maybe perhaps marry you. And that's been a wish of yours, to settle down with them. Yeah, Two of Swords. Some bullshit needed to be cut out in order for this decision and choice to be made. Cut the bullshit out. Cut the childish behavior out. Maybe you said you need to cut out all your other bitches in order for you to be with me. You know? Especially if you're an Aquarius or you have fire in your chart, you're like off with your damn head. You ain't gonna be playing, you know, two sides of the fence here. The Hangman. Pisces energy. Yeah, someone took a long break. Maybe you haven't seen them in a while. Maybe the last time you saw them was in Pisces season. Or maybe a Pisces full moon, but someone's coming back around. And this is something you've been wanting for them to come around. And they're finally going to. So let me go ahead and switch the deck to see what comes out. What do I want to use? I'm going to use the little Halloween deck. My goodness. I'll take these two. Temperance again. Temperance and the Four of Swords. So someone did a lot of healing work, a lot of resting, a lot of recovering. Because of that, someone's coming in. Like I said, you found a way to heal, restoring some type of energy. Maybe transmuting that pain into pleasure. However, you know, you want to take that. But there was a lot of healing that, you know, needed to be done. A lot of people needed to be cut out. A clean slate. I'm hearing a clean slate for someone. The cups needed to be clear of poison. The Eight of Bats. And it landed on the Page of Wands about information coming in. So you're going to be nervous. You're going to be freaking out when you find out someone's about to return, or they're going to reach out or call you, and you might not even answer because you're going to be like stuck, like, holy shit, they're actually calling me. And you're going to be all up in your mind like, damn, what do I do? What do I do? It's happening. It's happening. All fucking nervous. Instead of having butterflies in your stomach, you're going to have bats in your stomach. Like, oh shit, you're gonna be so nervous, so damn nervous. Oh wow, 10 of Bats, 10 of Swords. So what's the worst that could happen though? Because the 10 of Swords is an end to whatever happened in the past. This is the end of difficulties. So what is it that you are stressing about? You know? It's already been healed. Whatever it is that you dealt with during the time where you reached the 10 of Swords, that's been healed and recovered. Because of the 2 Temperance cards that we have and the 4 of Swords, which is recharging your energy. 7 of Wands, which is the 7 of Imps. 7 of Wands is energy coming towards you. Maybe you're going to feel like attacked because you're going to feel their energy really strongly. And all these thoughts are going to be hitting you. I feel like there are going to be all these fears hitting you. Like, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens again? What if they leave me? What if this and that? Be careful what you think about, because you just might manifest it. That's why they say, try not to freak out or clam up when it happens. Because this hopeless romantic is just going to come straight in. That sounded dirty, but you know what I mean. 5 of Imps. It did come out reverse. So I feel like it has something to do with the past. And I also feel like you're going to be tempted to argue with them. Because you're going to be so nervous, you're not going to know what to do. You might even want to pick a fight with them. But that'll be your downfall if you do that. Because that's going to push them away. Instead, talk it out. And if it gets aggressive, at least do it in the bedroom. You know, turn that into sex. The Lovers. Oh my God. Talking about the bedroom. Boom, they burst in when you least expected. What'd I say? This is the Lovers. She's just sitting there on her bed, minding her business, reading love letters, looking at pictures, photos of that man. And then boom, he bursts into her room. Imagine if it really did go down like that. That'd be some funny shit. Here comes Edward Cullen. No, but seriously, this is like, they're gonna come back when they least expect it, and you're gonna be freaking out. Look at her hand on her heart, like, holy shit. And this is why we have the Eight of Swords, because you're gonna be like heart racing and everything. They're gonna come back, and now you're gonna have to make a choice. Like, damn, what am I gonna do? This could also mean that you were in love with them for so long and they weren't around. You probably found another person, but you've always wanted them. And now that they come back, you're with someone, and then boom, you're like, what do I do? What choice am I gonna make? Who am I gonna cut out? You can't all three win. That's a tough one. That is a tough one right there. To be honest with you, that's tough. So let's get one oracle for that group. True feelings are masked. I feel like I'd have to read this one though. Where is it at? Here it is. Okay. If I can find it. It's hiding. Wow. It really does not want me to read it. Seriously? Okay, here it is. All right, it says the Harlequin is an actor whose true feelings are masked in order to gain acceptance. At times, the Harlequin is a prankster whose sense of humor and playful acts make him the center of attention. However, the Harlequin may also be concealing a sadness derived from loneliness or a broken heart. So right away, I pictured someone, it could be a masculine or a male, who comes in just to get fulfilled sexually because they've been hurt or something happened, and they're just probably just using you. So be very careful with the choice that you make. All right. You don't want to end up feeling left behind again or betrayed because of what happened, because that could also lead to fights and arguments with the Five of Wands. Unless that was something that happened in the past that they ended up hurting you because they went off into the sunset with someone else. And they left you in pain and sorrow and etc. And the betrayal of that really stained you. And it took you a while to heal, but you did. And now that you're healing, they might be coming back. And now you have to make a choice whether it is you want to go back down that road. Maybe they might feed you some shit like, oh, I've healed or I've changed and this and that. This person is a hopeless romantic. They know how to communicate, especially if it's the Knight of Cups. They know all the right words to say. Knight of Wands, passionate, aggressive, passionate. You could just feel them on a sexual level. So it's like very, very tempting. They know how to lure you in. So just be careful with this one. Is it going to be true love? Is it one of your wishes that's going to be granted that is on its way to you? You wished for it? That's why they say be careful what you wish for. It could literally mean that yes, they will return, but is it going to stay amazing? Is it going to stay happy? Is it going to be as it should? Or is it just a wish fulfillment? Once somebody gets their wish fulfillment, they take off into the sunset and leave and never return again. Quickly to come in, quickly to leave. Be careful. You might be dealing with a player. Some of you might be dealing with the player. And that's why it's like you couldn't get over them, because they were so irresistible. And you just got to be careful. Another scenario I'm seeing is this could be associated with new love. And these two knights could be two different men, which I said someone might be returning and you might be already talking to someone else, and you'll be at a crossroads between two masculines. And you're going to have to use discernment on which one you're going to need, because someone is going to need to be cut out. One probably just wants sex, you know, fantasies fulfilled. The other one probably wants love. So it's up to you to make that choice. Damn. That's a tough one, honestly. Tough, 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 tough. Communication. Okay, I think I'm going to do one more spread. What time is it? 56 minutes? Okay. Get some water. All right, so let's go back to my Oracle decks to see what comes out for group 4. Okay. Let's see. Oh, look at, I cut the deck in half and look what's on the bottom. Muscular and leading you on. Temptation. Someone could be leading you on, or you're leading someone on. And it could be a chocolatey little man. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's see what else we have. What comes out for group 4. Need any messages that need to come out. And that flew. Hold on. Let me pick it up. Let me pick it up. Let me pick it up. Wow, it's giving me a hard time. All right. That was spirit guides. Don't know if that was a message all on its own. Subliminal message. Oh, these two came out together. We have higher guidance and embracing the light. Could this be a female? It looks like a female. It does. So somebody here has really had a history, has really had a really tough life growing up, but it led you to this path of enlightenment, of a higher purpose. You could have been someone who was stuck on drugs back in the day. You had a really bad childhood. You just had a really tough life. And right now you found your way. Maybe at one point you gave up. You felt like you didn't have a purpose, but you were guided. A higher power guided you, which is why we had spirit guides that fell on the floor, because maybe you hit rock bottom at one point, but you were saved. And now you're embracing the light because you are loving this journey. So let's see what else comes out for you. Yeah, self-care. You're taking care of you now. You're doing everything and anything that you can to make sure that you are good. Practicing self-love and self-care. Putting yourself first. It's like you found your own saving grace within yourself. With the help of your spirit guides, of course. Somebody's falling asleep, and you are loving the sound of the shuffling. Someone is laying there with their eyes rolling back, just just listening to me shuffle. So we have imagination. Somebody's curious. Somebody is really, really curious about their sexuality. Blocked. Something has been blocked for you, and it was for your protection. And it's a higher power, a higher guidance that has blocked a specific path for you, whether it was the path of destruction, whether it was being with that one person, maybe they were toxic and they would lead you to the path of destruction, but you were saved. Somebody here was saved. So any blockages that you're experiencing, it's for your protection. It's for your higher self, your higher calling. Let me get my chapstick. My lips are really dry tonight. I'm hearing crush. Somebody has a crush on you too, because they're seeing you in a whole nother light. And everything that you talk about, how you carry yourself now, it's very seductive for someone. I don't know why I'm picking up same-sex energy, girl on girl. But this could also be a masculine who is just admiring you. Healing love. You've done a lot of healing. A lot of healing and self-care. I'm telling you, this is someone who had a rough past. Just working on yourself. Because ain't nobody gonna take care of you like you do. And I feel like this is someone who does not have a strong family or parents or relatives that were there for you. I feel like this is someone who didn't have that. And you had to save yourself. I'm gonna get in my feels. It's a crazy story. I don't know who this is for, but you were led here for a reason. You were led to the light for a reason. You have a higher purpose, a higher calling. And your story is going to help and touch many. So we also have karmic partner. Maybe you left a karmic that wasn't good for you. Maybe this karmic was very evil and would push drugs on you and was abusive verbally, mentally. They would look down on you, whether they're male or female. It doesn't have to be female. And I don't know. I feel like there was a background of abuse. And it took a lot of self-love and healing and believing in yourself to get out of that. And you did. Oh my God, look at that. Hurt. You see? You have been wounded. You have been in so much pain before. You healed yourself. You are your own savior. You've been through a lot of pain. I'm telling you, I picked that up for the moment I started pulling. And all the cards here are resonating with each other. There's a lot of hurt that needed to be healed. And still does. But it's being on this journey of spirituality, it's really helping you understand a lot of things. I'm serious. Somebody here has like a fucking book to write, because whatever you went through, it's going to help hundreds of people. And you might even be someone who has an imagination. Why? Because you couldn't really do things or do a lot of things growing up. You had to use your imagination. Maybe you didn't have a lot growing up. And certain things and certain closed door, doors were being slammed and opportunities were being slammed in your face because it wasn't meant for you, but you took it as, why me? Because you have a higher calling. God has something special for you. The hidden treasure. You were kept away because you are treasured by the gods. You're sacred. It's like you're safe now. But maybe you felt lost at one point, but you're not lost. You were just being kept as a possession. And you were probably hidden for your protection. And someone's going to discover you and discover your story, and they're going to see you as a hidden treasure. And they're going to want to work with you, and your story is going to be told, and you're going to express it in some type of creative way, or speak to many others that you can help them as well. I'm telling you, it's the energy is very strong. And then we have Chisme. What's the tea? Of course, there's a lot of rumors and a lot of talk going around. People are talking about you. You know why? Because maybe you turned your life around. And people are like, oh, look what's going on with so-and-so. I mean, they're doing it. You don't know how many people are talking about you, but they're inspired by you. Whether they tell you or not, they are. You are being talked about. And it's admiring. And you also probably have haters. But if you don't have haters, you ain't doing nothing right, right? I'm telling you. So this calls for, I think I'm going to pull, let me see. I'm going to grab, let's see here. It's telling me to grab the Love and Light Oracle deck. So I'm going to use the Love and Light Oracle deck for this last group. See what comes out, because it's like standing out to me like a sore thumb. All right, what oracle message, what divine oracle message do you have for this last group here? Message for this last group, for whoever this resonates for. Please, one card. This one is it. I can feel it. Yep. Helping others is helping yourself, because you're able to help others because of what you went through, and you will be. But at the same time, you helping them is also healing you. Heal anything that you went through by helping others go, healing them on their journey as well. So it's kind of like an equal give and an exchange here of energies. So it says, for the whole law can be summed up in this one command: love your neighbor as yourself. Galatians 5:14. So let me go ahead and read that one. Let's see here. Okay. So I'm going to hold it up so you guys could see it while I read it. It says, as a child, you did your best to show your appreciation for your beloved ones. Perhaps you made a little clay handprint at school and brought it home as a symbol of your love. You gave what you had, and what was more than enough, and that was more than enough. It still is. When you're filled with love, it's natural to share it with your fellow beings. And in doing so, you're also helping yourself. Jesus taught that the two most important commandments are to love God and to love your neighbors as yourself. He also emphasized the importance of charitable giving and helpfulness, especially to those who aren't able to help themselves. And then it says, it is time to check in on a neighbor or a close friend or a family member, even on yourself. Perhaps someone needs a hand, or maybe it's time to call that loved one who keeps coming to mind. You can also pray on ways in which you can help in the world, perhaps by donating items to a shelter or volunteering for a charitable organization that you feel passionate about. When you help others, you learn to value yourself. You discover your usefulness and you fulfill your need to be needed. You also draw closer to God by modeling His compassion towards everyone. For the whole law can be summed up in this one command: love your neighbors as yourself. Galatians 5:14. So I don't know for who this is for, but I'm pretty sure you needed to hear this because that's going to be your strength to carry on. So what you're doing, the path that you want, you are meant to be there. You are meant to have experienced all that pain. Because like I said, God has a plan for you. And not only are you going to help others, but in that process, you are also helping and healing yourself. Okay? So I don't know who that's for, but somebody needed to hear that. Almost got me in my damn feels. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to start to hit the sack because it's already wet. 71 minutes. Oh, hot diggity damn. Been on here for quite some time. So I hope you guys enjoy this little witching hour session. I tried to do it. I'll try to do it every once in a while for the rest of October, or who knows, maybe the rest of the year. We'll know. We'll see. So you guys have yourself a good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Bless you, and namaste. Bye.